Hello, 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 friends. Hi, hello, Stream Hype. Hi, Goldie. Hi, Subcultured. How are you guys doing? Bowling Waters. Bowling is so much fun. I haven't gone bowling in a really, really long time. Um, that sounds like a great time. Also, the bowling alley has really good cheese fries. At least mine does. Just saying. Because of course I'm thinking about food all the time. I don't know if my going live post went live on Twitter or not. Did Twitter want to work? Maybe? I don't know. Bowling for soup. Guys. Look at all the Pokemon cards. I'm a very happy person. Very, very, very happy. Also, in case you didn't see my tweet or my excited post, I officially got told by a psychiatrist that I have ADHD and autism, with certainty, they said. So I am very happy about that, to know for sure on things that have been in my head for a while, because well, I know my brain doesn't work like a typical person. So, welcome to the club! Welcome to the club! Woo! Holding for cheeseburgers and pizza. Hello, hello! Thank you! How are you doing, Yumi? Hello, hello! Yes, we got camera with the angles. Pro streamer. Choo choo choo. Out here trying my bestest. This camera is a Sony A6000. It was a like $600 camera when I got it. However, I got a $500 grant from the Game Her Awards. No, not Game Her Awards. It was something I applied for and somehow miraculously was blessed upon, and so it was only $100 for me to save up to try to get this camera, and it's a very lovely camera. I've been using it for a few years now, and I'm very grateful for it. It's very nice, very good quality, and then I used the cam link to get it to the computer. So, but how are you guys doing today? Are you guys having a fantastic day? It is a Friday. I keep losing track on what day of the week it is, but we here, we vibing. I keep trying to do gestures with my hands that I might be throwing symbols out that I don't mean to, so I apologize. My hands are just out here. I wanted to get a Journey Together Elite Trainer box like I usually get, but they didn't have any. Like, they had some. They had 30 of them, actually, which unfortunately they limited them 2 per customer, and I was about 30th in line. So if they had limited it 1 per person, I would have gotten an ATB. But they did have booster bundles, so I can at least open some Journey Together on launch day, which is very exciting. Very, very, very exciting. Also, they had Blooming Waters, which I very much wanted, like, these promo cards and some 151 packs. Because I love 151. It's one of my favorite, like, sets. There's such good cards in there. I love, love, love it. Won an Astro 5-point gaming headset through a Twitch giveaway. Hell yeah! Like, the odds of winning, like, a giveaway or, like, a thing, like, in the case of the camera, it was a grant. And I was like, I had applied months prior, and I was like, I doubted I'd even get it, and I saw like the first wave of rewarded things, and I was like, okay, yeah, like I just didn't get it, that's fine, you know. But then I did get it, because they actually came into my live while I was live. We were playing Among Us at the time, because when Among Us was really, really big, and it was wild. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, wait, what is happening? Also, is Twitter not working for you guys? Because because this is what I see on Twitter. Like when I go to my page, posts aren't loading right now. I don't know if my going live post posted or if it went to drafts like it didn't post. So that's weird. Hopefully the internet is good. Like it seems like my internet's fine, but like I meant like the internet world, because what the heck, you know? What the heck? But first we're gonna open up some Journey Together because I'm super excited. So I am gonna record a little intro because I do edit these VODs into YouTube videos eventually. I do have a few other ones that I haven't done yet, but I need to work on that. But of a scalper throwing all the boxes into a cart behind him, but he was so focused on... Yes, I did see that, Goldie. That was hilarious. The guy just like went away. I mean, honestly, that's the way to do it, to be honest. Like, don't feel bad if it's a scalper like that. Okay. Hello friends, it's Sienna, and today we have some Journey Together. We have 2 Journey Together booster boxes. There is 6 packs in each, so we have a total of 12 Journey Together packs today. Very excited. Hoping that we get something good. So let's see what we get. With this, it's just card packs. I do still want to try to get an ETB because there is a promo card I really like. I also like to, of course, get the little boxes because I like to stack them above here and on that side, and I'd like to continue to do so. I'm gonna go ahead and just take all the packs out of both boxes because that's gonna make things easier in the long run. And I'm gonna put my trash in the trash can. So if you see me leaning forward, it's because I'm leaning into the trash can. Wah, 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 wah. I technically had the ability, like they allowed me, if I wanted, to get 5 single packs as well as 2 booster bundles. But I already felt like 2 booster bundles plus the 151 was a lot of money spent. And I was like, you know, a little nerve-wracking, because I was planning on this launch, so I did expect to spend some money, but you know, still. Hello Green, how are you doing? Hello, we are live, we're here. I'm just making sure that oh, here's a thing. Hi Hex, how you doing? Hello. Look at that vibe and little vibe. And I should close my scissors. They were just like wide open and on my desk, and I'm like trying to use my mouse and like laying my arm across the scissors, and that's not good. Probably not recommended for anyone. Good playing Fortnite? Heck yeah! Hope you get your victory royale. Check this out. That is 12 packs of Journey Together. The brand new set that just came out today. Excited. I'm doing good. I've been making progress and have a lot of validation from recent medical diagnoses, and I'm in the process of getting more and figuring out stuff physically. So I'm on the right track for the first time in like years, getting the answers I needed. There's some other stuff with other people in my family's health that is like, but I'm doing my best. It's like good though, because honestly, I've been trying for years to figure out what's going on, and so not knowing is a lot more scary than having answers, even if there's not necessarily things they can do for it, you know? So, I have a heart condition, SVT, I have tachycardia, it goes, it goes way too fast sometimes. I have meds for that, it's been very stable recently. I also have a cardiac loop recorder that is just under my skin here. There was a small surgery for that last April. They monitor my heart rate from afar, and it'll probably be in there for another like 2 years. And just to make sure that the meds that I'm on are working and everything like that, which is good because they can monitor it. 2 out of 4 main valves of my heart do leak a little bit backwards, but not to the point that it's like concerning. I have a heart murmur, so whenever it beats, there's like a little beep after it. It's like boop 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 boop. But it's very steady and it's all like good. It's not a worry. I also have Hashimoto's, thyroid autoimmune disorder, EDS, which is a hypermobility disorder. I have a connective tissue disorder. I'm not flexible. My tissues just go. So like when I go like this, I'm like, yay! And then like my elbows probably shouldn't do that, but they just do. Because I'm different. And that's okay. We're figuring out which type of EDS I have. Genetic testing, I meet with the person next week, which is super good progress. And then also, I'm going to be talking to my cardiologist on the 8th, and my primary care wants me to request a tilt table test, which would help diagnose POTS, which is also with tachycardia and like changing positions and like the dizziness I get when I change positions and all that. And then I also got diagnosed with ADHD and autism. So a whole handful, like I've got a basket of stuff. So not super scary because at least I know what's going on with me and myself and I. But I'm also really excited because we're gonna open Pokemon cards today. Super duper excited. Super duper. There's my whole like last couple years of answers. But we have 12 packs. 12 Journey Together packs. So we are gonna open these, and then after we're gonna open some Blooming Waters, which is some 151 packs, which is really exciting. I'm super hyped for both. We'll see if we get anything super cool. I'm hoping for better pull rates than Prismatic, because pull rates for that were not so great. Well, let's see. We've got an Energy, Enstarimaka, Noibat, Alolan Geodude, Lotad, Combuskin, Alolan Golem, Excalibur. We got an Alolan Marowak, a Shelmet, and Ends Zoroark EX. That's pretty cool. Alright. I'm gonna make 2 piles for like the regular, like common but still owned by a person Pokemon. And then the rest of them are going into a little pile. And then the like hits with like the EXs and stuff will be in its own pile. Super excited. We technically already got a little card, a little something. But chow. It's always nice. Energy, Paris, Wingull, Swinub, Shelmet, Ends PP up. That's a choice. Iono's Electrode, Hops Bag, Fungus, Coughing, and a Volcaneron EX full art. Wow. Okay. Alright. I'm feeling pretty good, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty good. We're 2 packs in. We're doing wonderful things. Oh my goodness. Do. Got some Pokemon Center music going on. Okay. Energy, Sentret, Enzora, Zorua, Tropius, Swinub, Rock Scouting, Volcarona, Bloxix, Lily's Pearl. We got, who are you? Oh, it's Hop. Hop Sandconda, and a Noivern. Super hyped. Super hyped. Alright. Energy. Shelgon. Milcery. Haldean Wooper. Black Belt's Training. We got Ens Klinglang. We've got Hop Sandconda. We got Kuparaja. We got a Shuppet. We've got Enzora. And a Ludicolo. That reverse holo. I always get so excited whenever there's a new Pokemon set launched. I used to just pre-order them, which was a lot easier than going out into the world. But there was a lot of really cool people outside the line for GameStop today. Really, a couple really cool people. And like there was a lot of good vibes. I held a spot for one lady to go to the bathroom, and she brought me back a water, which was so sweet. And then someone else bought a dozen donuts and had it door dashed and then handed them out to people in line, so that was really nice. Energy. Swovet. Paris. Milcery. Haldean Wooper. Kuparaja. Ens Castle. Oinkeloin. Ens Darumaka. Handchamp. And Hops Dubwool. Hollow. The Lilies, Clefairy Full Art, and the Ionos with her belly bolt. Those are two that I think would be very cute. I definitely like adorableness. Energy. Alolan Graveler. Dunsparce. Impidimp. Lechonk. Excalibur. Rock Scouting. Volcarona. Audino. Oh, Volcaneron EX. Okay. And a Meowscarada. Hello? 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 That's 2 gold stars. Wow. Okay. Alright. Those are gonna get sleeved afterwards. We're just gonna set that in a pile. Oh. Feeling real good. We're feeling the vibes. Energy. Ens Darumaka. Fungus. Ens Clink. Lotad. Levincia. Onkelon. Bennett. Gross. Apologies. One moment. Thank you. Had to go grab a tissue real quick. Apologies. Ooh, I smacked my whole desk. We've got Hops Rookidee, Hops Sandaconda, and a Dunsparce EX. What the heck? Okay. All right. All right. Okay. We take that. We have 5 more Journey Together packs. All right. Energy, Shelmet, Rockruff, Caterpie, Magmar, Volcarona, Alolan Marowak, Weezing, Metapod, Enzora, Hop Snorlax. Okay. Hop with his Snorlax. Energy, Nimble, Larvitar, Remoraid, Carablast, Hopsbag, Pangoro, Grimmsnarl, Hops Corvinsquire, a full art Marcactus, and a Werelord. Wow. That's nice. Alright, alright. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna check on my going live post real quick. I think Twitter's working again. Let that sit there. Let it marinate in itself. Don't know if it wants to work. There we go. Hopefully it didn't post twice, but it is what it is. Nope, it only posted once. Good. Perfect. Alrighty. Alright. Let's see. Energy, Hops Wooloo, Beldum, Bagon, Wingle, Virizion, Hops Choice Belt, Articuno, Postwick, Swinub, and Magmortar. Alright, 2 more packs. Okie dokie. Energy, Torchic, Lilligant, Alolan Graveler, the Dunsparce, Ends PP Up, Pelipper, Ends Kling, Ends Darumaka, Oricorio, and Ends Zoroark EX. Those hollows. That's the second one of those I got. Alright, let's get some last pack magic on the Journey Together. Energy, Togedemaru, Squovet, Paris, Milcery, Postwick, Cloth, Lavincia, Shelgon, Lombre, and a Magurna. Alright. Time for the recap. Wow. It looks like I got three hits per box. Let me just stack them up and then I'll sleeve them. Recap, we got N Zoroark EX, Full Art Marcactus, the Dunsparce EX, Volcaneron EX, Volcaneron EX, and N Zoroark EX. Alright. These need some sleeves. That's what we're gonna... Where are my sleeves at? They're right here. Right, Goldie? Look at those. Got some good stuff here. I really like the Marcactus and this Volcaneron. It's like, look at that. That's dope. Alright. And then we got a lot of like commons and reverse hollows, a couple hollow like trainer Pokemon, which is cool. I like that. Just gonna set these off to the side over here. My TCG online codes. There's a stack over here already. Put these over here. All right. I'm gonna record. Well, I'm gonna do the outro for the Journey Together. And then we will get into opening that blooming water. So I'm not ending the live. I'm just gonna say goodbye to the video portion of... You know what I'm doing. You know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and post it. I'm gonna restart. This happens all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I post new videos every Monday and Friday. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Dude, I do that all the time for my videos. Like, I start going, and then it jumbles. And now we have to film the intro for Blooming. This box is huge, by the way. Look at that. We got some cool promos for Blastoise and Venusaur. And a jumbo Blastoise card. No, Liv! Look, we got this! We got this to open still. We did open the Journey Together. But you didn't miss them all. Hi, CJ! Hey! How you doing? Liv's like, I finally caught stream, yes. Yes, yes. 151s! Life is lifelike. I feel that. I did get some hits, Liv. Let me show you real quick. We've got... Alright, so these are the hits we've got. We opened 12 packs of Journey Together, and we've got 6 hits. That's pretty good. We've got N Zoroark EX. We got a Full Art Marcactus. We've got a Dunsparce EX. We got a Volcaneron EX, which is really, really cool. And then another Volcaneron EX, but different. And then another N Zoroark EX. That one was a dupe. But pretty good. Convention next month. Gonna meet all 5 Sailor Scout voice actresses. Oh my god, that's so cool. That's really awesome, CJ. Super exciting. Chat, we kind of cooked, right, Liv? We cooking, we eating, we vibing. I didn't get the ETB I wanted, but I think we did pretty good with these 2 booster bundles. I do still want to get an ETB because I like the boxes and the promo, but you know. Okay, I'm gonna do a little intro for the video portion for when I edit this VOD, but then we're gonna open up the Blooming Waters. But hello friends, it's Sienna, and today we're gonna be opening up some Blooming Waters 151 Scarlet and Violet. This set has a Jumbo Blastoise card, some really cool promos, and 12 packs. So let's get into it. Perfect. This box is huge, by the way. So I got it for just over $60 at GameStop because they got an allocation of them. People are reselling these for $80 to $120, which is almost double, if not more. They were crazy at Costco for these things. Now, I do love 151. I got the Ultra Premium Collection for 151 as well as the ETB. It's one of the only sets other than Prismatic that I got extras for. I guess Journey Together I'm going to end up getting a little extra than an ETB for as well, since I got the booster bundles. It's what they had, and after sitting in line for 2 hours, I kind of wanted something I could open. Just gonna shut that right over there. Shut that there. Oh my goodness, look at all this plastic. Alright. Let's open this. Let's set this right here for... Nope. This is difficult. Use my desk. Okay. Let's pull out the promos first. Code card. I will use that. Promo. Plastic. Neat. Okay, I'm gonna pull everything out and then I am gonna sleeve the promos. Pachoo. Journey Together packs aren't real. Interesting POV. They real. I saw a ton of them at GameStop. I just couldn't get all the ones I wanted. Alright, so we've got a Jumbo Blastoise EX. Super cool. We've got Venusaur EX, Blastoise EX, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. Those are all the promo cards for the Blooming Waters. Journey Together did just come out today. So I'm not saying, not saying you haven't looked, but did just did just come out today. Conspiracy posting can be super fun though. I get it. Sometimes you just gotta like fuck around, Life's too short not to have fun, That's the real thing. How are things? Things are great. Super excited because I not only opened some Journey Together just a few minutes ago, but we're gonna open some 151, which I do love this set. So super excited. Aw, yeah, living in the middle of nowhere probably makes it a little extra hard. Oh my god, I thought I turned that timer off. That ends today, so just ignore that, I guess. It's probably not enough time to get anything in. But yeah, we've got 12 151 packs. Yeah, I stood in line about 2 hours before GameStop opened today. Got 2 Journey Together booster bundles and a Blooming Waters thing, which is awesome. Very excited about that. If only. Well, maybe the other way around. Maybe real rent on digital buildings. If only. I don't know. I think I'm funny. We've got some packs. All right, let's start ripping. Let's get into it. First pack magic. Out of real railroads, exactly. Allegedly. We've got first pack Energy, Pikachu, Farfetch'd, Shelter, Helix Fossil, Dragonair, Seadra, Kabuto, Kakuna, Slowbro, and a full art Bills transfer. I'm on fire. But also I'm summoning the supporter cards again. Why is my autofocus actually good? I have a Sony a6000 DSLR camera hooked up to an Elgato Cam Link. And I don't know if I did anything special to the settings since I set it up quite a bit of time ago. But it's pretty good, right? As long as there's not another human face, then it has some trouble. But it does pretty nice, pretty nice. Ooh, hollow energy. We like that. That's pretty. Ooh, oh, look at that. That is some. It's the A, like the alpha symbol, and then 6,000. So we got Energy, Slowpoke, Magmar, Horsey, Abra, Gloom, Dugtrio, Clefable, Erica's Invitation, and a golden psychic energy, and a Jinx EX. Holy shit, what the heck? We're doing pretty good. Yeah, I don't know how much they are currently. A few years ago they were like $600. So I'm assuming the price went down considering there's a lot newer cameras out. But it's a good cam. I use the Elgato Cam Link to hook it up to my computer and it has a clean display. No little weird camera leftovers on the screen. Alright. Alright. Energy. Voltorb. Krabby. Sandshrew. Seal. Seadra. Kabuto. Gloom. Furo. Giovanni's Charisma. And a Kabutops. Alright. I love 151. Love it. Such a set. It's one of my favorite, like, sets recently, and I remember the pull rates being fairly good. And it's very nostalgic seeing all of the, you know, original 151. They're makes me happy. Energy. Diglett. Drowsy. Bulbasaur. Dratini. Tentacruel. Hitmonlee. Wartortle. Oddish. Cubone. And an Electrode. Pokemon. Sorry, I'm just gonna get some of the packs off my desk, like the wrappings. I have a tendency to set them down because I get too excited, and it's awkward to lean under my desk every time. So every couple of them I throw it down into the trash can abyss under there. Energy, Deduo, Tentacool, Rattata, Squirtle, Kingler, Snorlax, Sandslash, Weeping Bell, Clefable, Chansey. So what do I do with my bulk? That is a wonderful question. So currently, thank you, Liv. Thank you for 17 months. Keep getting a commercial. Aw, I'll get you a clover in just a moment, but we have some 4-leaf clovers for March subs. But to answer the question, what do I do with my bulk? So everything prior to Scarlet and Violet, so anything with the yellow borders instead of the silver borders, I have sorted by type of the card and then alphabetically. I know this sounds a little bit crazy. Sorted them by type and then alphabetically, and then I put it all into binders up to 5 of the card. And if there is more than 5 of the cards, then I put it into the bulk pile. And that's what I consider actual bulk. To which case, after years and years, I still have it right here right now. After years and years of collecting, since I was a kid, this is only what I have that's considered actual bulk. I'm still figuring out what I want to do with it, but I kept everything in the binders because I want to appreciate the art of all of them. I really like all of the different art and artists' work that goes into the cards. I think they're gorgeous, they're beautiful, and I can appreciate them that way. Now for anything that's Scarlet and Violet, I have a box. I'm gonna have to get a second one because currently what I have stacked on this table will not fit into the current box. But again, they're sorted by type and then alphabetically so that if I can find them, because I actually play the TCG, these cards are actually currently in rotation. I can go through, find them really quick, pull them out if I want to build a deck with it. But then also they're sorted so that whenever I do go to put them into binders later on, it'll be easier. But I wanted to like set it up so that all of like the older cards, they're sorted. And then now I'm preparing myself to keep myself organized for the new cards, because I really do love and appreciate all the different cards. Like, I mean, this one's a normal, just casual holo, but look how cute that Chansey is. Like, that is adorable. She's holding a 4-leaf clover. Like, the art is super cute. Like, we love that. Love, love, love. But yeah. And then I have one special binder with like hits, like full arts, EXs, things like that. Can appreciate those beautiful full arts all together. And then I have specifically another binder that has all my Eevee and Eeveelution cards, because those are my personal favorites. So I have a lot just but they're organized and they're very nice to flip through now, and I love it. I just worked on that. Last year was the big project of like sorting all my cards, alphabetizing them, because I've done it before, but then I kept opening packs and like you can't just easily put them in when you do it like that. And it becomes very overwhelming. But when now that like there was like a good transitional of like from Sword and Shield to Scarlet and Violet, I took that as a time. They also made the borders silver, so it's like aesthetically pleasing. I can sort them. Way more interesting answer. See, a lot of people just put them into a box. They put them wherever. I don't know if I can angle this up. That's not gonna work for what I wanted. I've got you. Hold on. Oh, I might just have a picture already. Hold on. Because I did just take pictures of my office setup recently. So these are all my ETB boxes, and then I have another shelf like this on the other side. But go away, camera. But I stack them all, and they're also in order from all the ETBs I've opened. They do treat them like losing scratch-off tickets, and I don't appreciate that, honestly, because they're gorgeous. There's amazing... Each card has a certain artist that worked on it. Like, they're amazing cards. They just look for cards that have value, and I look at them as magical, beautiful, individual, nice things. Because they all make me really happy. And I've been collecting since I was a little kid, so whenever... Back in 2020, I couldn't buy any Pokemon cards because of scalpers, and it finally got to when Scarlet and Violet first started coming out, I was able to buy an ETB each set, pre-order them. It was starting to be normal again, so I was like, yes, finally. And then it started happening again. And now I had to stand outside at GameStop for 2 hours to try to get some product, instead of just being able to like pre-order online or in store and then pick it up. Crazy, honestly. And then a lot of people are reselling them for 3 to 4 times the price. It's just absolute insanity. Energy, Drowsy, Bulbasaur, Dratini, Growlithe, Sandslash, Nidorino, Golduck, Jolteon Reverse, Bellsprout, Anna Kabutops. I don't know if I have this particular art of Jolteon in reverse yet, so I'm putting that in its own little pile to go in my Eevee binder. I know I have that art in there, I just don't know if I have the reverse holo in there. Exactly, like you just can't get anything. So the next set is a Team Rocket set for Scarlet and Violet, and it's super cool. I tried to get the Pokemon Center pre-order, and I sat in the queue for over an hour and it just kicked me off, and it was very, very annoying. Where's my mouse? Okay. But yeah, very annoying. And it's like, I'm glad they're finally trying to put bot measures in place and stuff, but it's difficult. Yes, they are. It comes out May 30th. It's gonna be called Destined Rivals. And the ETB is confirmed to be Team Rocket's Wobbuffet is the promo for that one. So it's gonna be pretty cool. Energy, Eevee, Grimer, Weedle, Zubat, Parasect, Cloyster, Giovanni's Charisma, Kakuna, Ivysaur, and a Moltres. Ooh, look at that holo. That's cool. I feel like most of the Japanese sets they make an English version of, but sometimes Japan gets like that little like bonus set in there. I am kind of worried about getting an ETB for Destined Rivals. I feel like it's going to be really hard. I'm also going to be out of state at the time and like vacationing, so I don't know if I'll be able to obtain the ETB easily. It might have to wait a while after. But I might ask my cousins to like go look at some stores, and I'll be like, please, let's go look at Pokemon cards. So hopefully. Energy, Krabby, Sandshrew, Seal, Dedua, Venomoth, Rapidash, Nidorina, Caterpie, Charmeleon, and a Dragonite. Alright, alright. We've got 4 packs left. That is true! We will keep that in mind. It's like, not that I won't ever be in this area again. Energy, Nidorina, Paris, Ghastly, Voltorb, Big Air Balloon, Primeape, Fearow, Haunter, Rattata, and a Mr. Mime. Alright, alright. We've gotten 3 hits so far. And we got 3 packs left. So we're gonna get something in one of these packs. I just feel it. You like the Rattata? Yeah, he's pretty cute walking on the log. He's looking mighty nice. I like that. Alright. We've got a Holo Energy. I do love the Holo Energies. Look at the way they, like, shimmer. Venonat. Pidgey. Metapod. Ponyta. Nidoqueen. Victory Bell. Big Air Balloon. Magnemite. Old Amber. And a Machop. Second to last pack. Okay. We've got an Energy, Krabby, Sandshrew, Seal, Dedua, Onix, Dragonair, Seadra, Primeape, Execute, and a Vaporeon. Liv, I just remembered I didn't write your name on a 4-leaf clover yet. But we gonna get you a 4-leaf clover with your name on it for 17 months subbed with your Twitch Prime. Thank you again. I just remembered a little bit delayed. Ciao. We'll add you up to the clover wall. Back there. Right, back over there. We'll add you up there after the stream. You're right there for now. Last pack magic. We've got our last pack of 151. We are starting out strong with a Holo Grass Energy, Goldeen, Nidorina, Ghastly, Paris, Kabuto, Gloom, Clefable, Nidorina, Dedua, and a Starmie. Alright, that's fine. Let's check out the hits we did get. We got a Golden Energy. We got a Jinx EX. And a Bills transfer. And then we also did get the Venusaur EX promo, Blastoise EX promo, and then the promos for Squirtle and Bulbasaur. Let me sleeve up these couple cards. Pretty happy with these hits though. We did pretty good. I always attract those full art supporter cards. I don't know what's up with me. But the Golden Energy is pretty cool. Alright. And then... I'm not leaving the stream, but I am going to do a little outro so I don't forget to record the outro for when I edit this for YouTube. It'll be real quick, and then we'll be chatting about thoughts about this and all that. So, real quick. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I post new videos every Monday and Friday. I'll see you guys later. Bye! Okay. Now I can edit that perfectly, easily, because the amount of times I forget to do the outro or the intro or forget to do a thumbnail. I did the thumbnail on my phone before going live. Always miss a step, but that's okay. It happens, you know. Someone has to. Yeah. Alrighty. I'm gonna take a couple pictures of the cards that I got so I can post them on Twitter after. I always do forget, and then I mix up all my cards. Right. So those are my 151 hits. Exactly, the sudden outfit train. If you ever see that, you know what happened. Know exactly what happened. The ADHD kicked in and completely forgot, and then you know you get there and you're like, ah shit, I need something. There we go. All right. That's true. And most people, when like the video's over, they click off before even watching the outro or even think about it. But I know, and I noticed. So, for what it's worth, you know. Eevee cards right there. All right. Now, I usually like to just look up current values of cards just because I am curious. It's one of those fun things I like to know it mentally. And then later, like years later, I'll just suddenly be like, wow, I didn't know it went up or down or whatever. That's neat. Shot out live music video of a band performing the same two songs 2 different nights, edited them together, nobody noticed. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Okay, let's see. I'm going to search gold. I did not type what I wanted to correctly, but off note, this is a really pretty card. This one's in Japanese, but it's only like $4. I might add that to cart for later. I don't mind having some Japanese cards in my collection. They're beautiful. We're gonna also, what is it, like, basic, psychic energy, and we're gonna go to this one, hyper rare from 151. Alright, I guess this energy is like $5. Pretty neat. Jinx EX. My phone wants to autocorrect all Pokemon names to words that are not Pokemon names. And I think it's quite rude, honestly. No. This is currently like $1. The Jinx EX. Bills transfer. Thank you, Phoenix! What the heck? A wild Sienna appears. Fight Pokemon. Bag run. I see what you did there. Thank you for subbing for 13 months in a row. What the heck? Thank you, thank you. With your Twitch Prime. Why do I feel like you have a clover? You do have a clover. It must have been one of those weird overlaps. You have a clover on the wall already. Or is this your other account? I can't remember. It might have been this one. I think this is your main one. You have a clover on the wall already. For whatever reason that is, it is there. Probably because it's like close to where it is for the things, I can't talk. I'm here, I'm live. Ooh, super cool. Bill's transfer is about $5.50. In a quadrillion years. Okay, so it is this account. That makes sense. We track. I was just losing my mind, so. Now, the one I am very curious about is this Volcaneron EX. Journey together. Ho ho ho. This one is currently sitting at $63. Crazy, crazy. Obviously that's going to fluctuate. The set just came out today. And this one is sitting at $8 currently. That wants to focus. Hello. Cover my face and it will. This one is $8. Mar Cactus. This one is currently sitting at almost $6, which is, I just really like this card. The art is beautiful. Sienna fares well. Sienna's happy to have Pokemon cards. And she is curiously looking up, just like to know what they are. This one's about $1 or $2. And then ends Zoroark. Ends. Zoroark. Zoroark EX. Yeah, we didn't get the one that's $150. Crazy. No, people love N though. Alright. These are $6 a piece right now. Pretty cool. Overall, not bad for pulls. Not bad at all. I do still want to get a Journey Together ETB. I'm going to try to look next week on the day I think that Target restocks and try my luck there and see if I can just grab one. So I can get the promo card and the little boxy boxes. Plus some more packs open on stream, and that's really fun. Sienna fares well. The donut was amazing. It was a chocolate donut with chocolate frosting that a very nice lady in line bought. She door dashed herself a coffee and a sandwich, and then ordered a dozen donuts to hand out in the line. Very, very nice. She's like, y'all look hungry. Y'all have been standing out here for a while. Who wants donuts? I was like, you know what? I'll take a donut. That's very nice. And then another lady bought me a water bottle because I didn't bring water. I didn't think to grab it, honestly, and I didn't want to have to pee. Because I didn't know if there'd be anyone cool in line. Everyone in line next to me was very cool, actually. But I held her spot while she went to the bathroom, and she came back with the water for me, and that was very nice. I was like, oh. She's like, don't worry about it. It's like $1. She's like, it's nothing. I was like, that was very sweet of you. And she's like, you need water. You need to drink water. Be hydrated. Your face is a little pink. And I was like, oh, thank you for noticing. Yeah, it's not like crazy or anything. It was very, very kind. It was very cool sitting in line and like talking to other people who... The people around me were 100% collectors. Like, they were people who wanted the cards for their binders. We were talking about different ways of organizing our binders. Some of them collect master sets. Some like to get them graded and display. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. It was very nice. One girl's like, I just collect the cute cards in my binder, and then I give the rest to my boyfriend. And I'm like, hell yeah. I mean, get the cards you want in yours and steal the ones from him, you know, whatever works. But it was actually really nice. I was contemplating just like hopping in Discord and chilling in there, or like listening to my audiobook, but I actually socialized with strangers. I know, quite an accomplishment. But it was pretty good. Anything that Reed has for Pokemon cards, he mostly orders singles for like a deck, and then once the cards are no longer in rotation, he just puts them into my like collection. It's our collection. It's just something that I'm a lot more passionate about. But we get excited together over it. I think he's taking a nap right now, but he's gonna be very excited to see what I pulled. He also says that I have better luck with pulling cards anyway, so he shouldn't touch packs, quote unquote. Check out this giant card though, Phoenix. And for anyone else who hasn't seen it, giant Blastoise. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with my giant cards. I have a small collection of giant cards. I don't know. It might be something I like frame eventually. I think that could be cool. Frame them and like line them somewhere. The question is that like I put so many shelves up that like there's not a lot of wall space anyway. Should be Vaporeon. Now Vaporeon would be quite amazing. I do love Blastoise though, because Squirtle was one of my first starters. So I have a special affinity. And then I would have Vaporeon and Blastoise on my team. And then people would be like, why do you have 2 water types? I'm like, because I love them. That's it. But super duper hype. I can't believe the first 2 packs had like all of the hits for 151. It really worked out that way. It was so random. I'm tired. It's been a long day. A little bit. I ate a big burrito before stream. And that's why I delayed stream by a little bit, because we took Reed's car to the shop because he there was a rock in his tire, so it wasn't holding air as good as it should. Turns out he needs a whole new tire, which it's in the shop. It's gonna get it, they'll order it and put it on tomorrow, so not a big deal. But while we didn't know if it was just gonna be an easy fix, so we went and like got lunch not too far away from there, and I got a big burrito and I ate that, and then they called and they're like, yeah, we're gonna have to order it, and I was like, okay, that's fine, just keep the car there, you know. It's easier than driving the car around on a flat tire. But yeah. I want to shut this, and it just isn't cooperating. The little flap right here that goes into the little hole here. It's fine. I don't know why I'm messing with it. Thank you for the follow. Is that just the word lieutenant? I don't know why, but it, like, I think it is, but then it looks slightly off. Is it lieutenant? Is that? I'm losing my mind. Hi, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We do a lot of Pokemon stuff here. I don't know if you noticed, but I kind of like Pokemon. If you look at my background, or the fact that I open Pokemon cards, I love Pokemon. I do think I'm probably going to end stream here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the follows and the resubs. I super appreciate that. Thank you for sharing good vibes as we got some cool Pokemon pulls. And I will be live again soon. If all goes according to plan, I'm going to try to stream a bunch next week. We'll see if it actually goes according to plan or not. Fingers crossed. But I will see you guys later. Bye, guys. It's fine to call you that? Okay, good. I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.